What did I tell you guys? Did I not literally just say this?
This is actually fantastic, politically speaking, for Donald Trump. Joe Biden has lowered the bar so much here in offering this pardon to Hunter Biden that I think Donald Trump will be able to pardon a whole host of people, including January 6th.
Yeah, bring it on, bring it on. How are you guys all doing? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, in which I appreciate you guys doing that. Make sure that if you are following me on YouTube, that you're also following me on all the platforms you see above and below. And hitting this like button right here is how my content can consistently be recommended to you through your feed. Okay. Also, folks, you see what that all shows you right there, to subscribe and hit that bell notification and all that. I'm just still being hopeful that you guys are being notified, even though this is past the third video that I've done for the day, and YouTube saying that they won't notify my subscribers after posting 3 videos in a day. So anyway, it's not gonna be a long video. I just want to bring this to light because I just got done posting a video that you guys all watched not too long ago, and I literally said I don't want to hear nothing anybody has to say should Trump pardon people that were involved in January 6th. I literally just said that, and here is Trump incoming press secretary, who pretty much is confirming what I just got done saying. Check this out.
Will you accept the jury's outcome, their verdict, no matter what it is?
Yes.
And have you ruled out a pardon for your son?
Yes. I said I abide by the jury decision. I will do that, and I will not pardon him.
Huh. Not true. Fox News alert this morning, fallout. Fallout over President Biden's big reversal as he pardons his son Hunter after repeatedly claiming he would never pardon his son Hunter. Fox News legal editor Carrie Urban joins us now. Carrie, your reaction to something we all knew was coming and the letter that followed to explain.
Yeah, we knew this was coming. We knew that he wasn't telling the truth. We knew he was going to do it one way or the other. But I have to say, Brian, my takeaway from all of this is that this is actually fantastic, politically speaking, for Donald Trump. Joe Biden has lowered the bar so much here in offering this pardon to Hunter Biden that I think Donald Trump will be able to pardon a whole host of people, including January 6th, without necessarily the pushback he would have received otherwise. Of course, people in the media will complain because they always do. But like, what can they point to at this point? So you have that, maybe he could even explore preemptive pardon for himself. And then, of course, he doesn't just now have a mandate from the American people in cleaning up the justice system who are sick of lawfare. Now he has it from President Biden, too. They're all on the same page. So they all agree that there is a problem in the justice system. The pardons are going to become a lot easier. And also, Joe Biden just pulled the ultimate move in overriding the DOJ, which, of course, in the past, people would go crazy if Donald Trump had anything to say about what the Department of Justice was doing. So I personally think President Biden just made things a whole lot easier for Donald Trump going to term 2.
I think that's a good point, too. And it's the first time I can remember Democrats coming out blatantly against him. You have Governor Jared Polis says, I understand it's his son, but he can't support this action. It's a bad precedent. It could be abused by later presidents, case in point. And Congressman Greg Stanton, a Democrat from Arizona. I respect Biden, but I think he got this wrong. This wasn't a politically motivated prosecution. Hunter committed felonies and was convicted by a jury of his peers. What I find stunning, and must really bother you as somebody who lives in the law world, is that he says, I trust the justice system, the justice system, but not now, not here, but I still trust it. Also, he lied on something so odd. Right. I thought over the weekend I decided to make the decision. Why wait? We know you didn't decide over the weekend. So why would someone, if you were his attorney, why put all these things that are so easily exploited in a letter to explain something so controversial?
Because I don't think he cares. He's trying to have it both ways on his way out. What does he have to lose at this point? Nothing. There'll be a 24-hour, 48-hour news cycle on this, if that, maybe a line in his Wikipedia page. But what kind of ramifications does Joe Biden face for this? Nothing. He really doesn't. And so I think that, again, politically, it's good for Donald Trump. It's not bad for Joe Biden. And I will say this, Brian, I thought it was interesting in his statement about them treating Hunter differently. I actually agree with him a little bit on that because they did give him special treatment up front. And the only reason we know that they did is because of those whistleblowers. And then when the political pressure was so intense as to what they had done, and then we saw it all fall apart in court, that's when they changed. So they made a deal with Hunter they never should have made in the first place. So that was bad. That's special treatment. But then they pulled the deal, which, by the way, is also not fair once you've done something like that. So they messed up this entire case. He's not wrong in that he was treated differently. I just have a little bit of a different perspective on how differently he was treated.
Right. This is just real quick on the plea deal. He said they had a carefully negotiated plea deal agreed to by the department and unraveled in the courtroom. It unraveled in the courtroom because the judge said, I've never seen anything quite like this. Can you explain it? And both sides go, no. So let's start again.
Right. But I think that's a point of truth in this statement. I think that Hunter Biden and his lawyers were genuinely surprised. I think that DOJ had worked out this plea deal of a lifetime, was hoping it would go away, was giving him the special treatment, and then they got caught, they were exposed, and then they leaned in really heavily. So that's what happened there.
Carrie, I know there's so much more we could talk about, but I appreciate putting their perspective. And the one person smiling lives at Mar-a-Lago. Thank you very much.
Right? Now, she threw some extra nuggets in there that I didn't think about, right? Some other things that Trump could be doing also as well with this, because guess what? It makes the playing field level, don't it? Don't it make it level? You got Biden saying, I don't trust this department system. He overrode them and pardoned his son. And then you got Trump saying that the Department of Justice is corrupted and all that too. So you got two presidents that's agreeing on how this Department of Justice is. So now with that all being said, is it possible that when Trump gets into office, that he's going to pardon himself from that, whack, fat, and black Letitia James, fat Fannie Willis in Georgia, I'm going to pardon myself. And then you know what would be even more awesome? I will hope that Trump will go after them. I'm sorry, y'all. No, I'm not sorry. I hope that Trump goes after them because we know that Letitia James was simply doing this just so she can have this in the runnings. So she can become, AG or DA, one or the other. I think it's Attorney General. That's what she was doing this for. And all the clout that she was getting during this time, riding on the clout that they just knew Trump was going to go down, and all of it is just falling apart. I would hope that Trump would go after Judge Engoron. That broke down Back to the Future Doc-looking man. Looked like that creepy man out of Poltergeist. I hope that Trump goes after him as well. But again, some of y'all are like, no, Trump's going to have bigger fish to fry. I wouldn't care. I would have a team on top of that corruption as well. But with all that being said, I know it's going to have a lot of them on the far left and even the media. It's giving y'all stuff to talk about because we know that MSNBC, CNN, you guys' ratings are completely crashing. So with things like this being done, should Trump do this, we know this is going to give y'all a means of saying, oh man, I think that we're saved. I think that we're good because Trump, with the January 6th pardons, oh man, what if Trump pardoned Snowden? That right there is going to be something to be talked about right there as well too, ladies and gentlemen. So again, like she said, that works out for the betterment of Trump. It's like, ding, oh wow, thanks for doing that right there, because now whoever he decides to pardon, whatever like that, whether y'all agree with it or not, shut up. You can't say nothing because, again, like my last video, you guys are still trying to justify President Joe Biden lying to your face, saying he wouldn't pardon his son, saying he's going to abide by what the juries all decide. And look what happened. So whatever is to come as far as these pardons go, I cannot wait because I know it's going to cause a lot of y'all in the left-wing media to freak out. I know it's going to cause a lot of you left-leaning, snow cone color hair, social justice warrior, fat, out of shape, sissified, babyfied, entitled people to be pissed off as well. And I can't wait to see y'all responses to it. Anyway, let me know what you guys all think by putting it in the comments below after this video. Don't forget to do what you guys see in that cloud right there, ladies and gentlemen. And if you would like to see the next video that I will be doing in chronological order, click right up there. But things that I do as of a writer on this channel, like music reactions, down here. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.